Listen, okay. YouTube, usually, Twitch and YouTube streams are perfectly in sync. Usually YouTube is a little bit ahead. Oh, really? Good time around this time for them, then. Also, I will just say, my thing is, I want to find the ones that are, like, in full English, but sometimes they're in French or in Spanish. Like, I think it doesn't help for the fact that, okay, here's my confession about me and reading manga. I have read a lot of manga when I read manga. When I read it, I read a lot. Like, I will go through multiple series in a day to catch up to current, and then go to a different one immediately after I catch up. That is my workload when it comes to, like, media that I consume. And sometimes I get to a cliffhanger in one, and I go... It's because, literally, that's usually it, okay? I am the kind of person that cannot leave it on a cliffhanger. I can't have it happen where something is... Where something is, like, it ends at that moment, and then it picks up, and then, like, you have to wait for a translation to see what happens next, right? Like, that, I can't work with that very well, because I just want to know what happens. I can't do cliffhangers very well. I want to know what happens with these characters that I grew attached to over all these pages. Well, then I decide, no. I'm not going to let this be the end of me. Oh, this is a sleep talking stream. Sorry, I've been so spirited today that I kind of forgot that this was what this was supposed to be. I get so, like, I get so sad when I catch up to something and it's on a cliffhanger, and I just, and I can't continue it from there because, like, you know, it's either in a different language or there isn't any more pages, and then I go, well, that's not a satisfying conclusion. I can't leave it there. So I do the logical thing and I pick up a different series, and then I do that until I find one that leaves me complete and happy with it, which never happens because they're either all cliffhangers, or once I complete one I go, man, that was fun, let's read another one. So that is my time. Also, I've discovered, because of my reading activities while off stream, I read so much worse when live. You're on the wrong screen. No, I know I was on the wrong screen. I switched screens to make a change. You can see my color grading is a bit different. Yeah. It was intentional. You are simply revealing your lack of education and culture, or I'm sorry I don't speak every language known to man, Gregory. They're not all in French or Spanish. One of them, actually, the entire manga was in Portuguese, and I don't speak Brazilian Portuguese. So I was looking at it, and I was like, I was so sad, because I couldn't read it. The concept looked cool, but I couldn't read a single page of it. Hi, Syntax, welcome in. How are you? I'm having my little rant about manga right now because I've been reading a lot of manga recently, and the one that I was just really interested in and read over the course of the past 2 days and caught up to current volumes is there's a bit of an issue there, honestly, because the most recent chapters are not in a language that I speak. So evening everyone. Hello, bravest warrior, welcome in. We're talking about manga. I will have to just sit there and stare at the page and then hope that a translation comes out for it soon. Listen, okay, I need my daily dose. I'm doing fine. Uma is consuming me again. I have a weird relationship with Uma Musume, I must admit, because I think it's interesting, but I barely interact with it outside of, like, occasional interactions. And I think that my normal Uma Musume interaction with the game is actually, well, no, that's a lie. I interacted with it more online because I just think horses are really neat. But no, I don't actually play the game or watch the anime. But I do log on to the game, do the gacha pull, and then when I get enough for it by just my account existing, and then that's it. That is Uma Musume. That is what I've been doing for months now. I pull and then I don't do anything else beyond that. My occasional one pull every 2 months is quite nice. I have spent the past 8 hours just doing Unity Cup runs. Really? What are these cup things that everybody's talking about? It's like a competitive game mode? Are people competing to see who's the best Uma Musume? I say with not, I don't know. The Unity Cup is a new scenario. I don't know what that means. Oh fuck, ranked competitive Uma. Oh no. It's like real horse betting. Cups are devices used to make consumption of liquid easier, or, okay. But I have a question, actually. Why are there, okay, but why are there so many, huh? Sorry, my brain just shut off. I was gonna make, like, a bunch of different connections in my head for some fucking reason. And then I started, like, I disassembled my own argument in my head before I could get it out of my mouth. So I couldn't come out sounding like that much of a dumbass, despite how much I tried. Kind of like the new Kanto. It's a hell of a lot easier to train now. Oh, really? Well, that's nice. Oh god, he's learning. I know, it's crazy. Hey, you want to talk about learning? You want to do something awesome, something super cool? Hold on. Let me just... Do I have this downloaded for whatever fucking god knows why? No, I don't. Okay, I thought I wouldn't. What's it? It wouldn't make any logical sense for me to have this downloaded, but here you go. So sometimes I was given the advice when it comes to art that I need to just draw. I need to just do it as much as like I just need to do it even though I have no ideas. So I have a rock that sits on my desk and I illustrated the rock that's on my desk. This is what a rock on my desk that I've had since my age was single digits. This has been here for years. It's been with me. First, it lived in a... That's a nice rock, right? It has like this like paint chipped feeling to it, which is pretty cool. I wonder if I'll get lead poisoning from being around it for so long. It looks like a banana. Everybody says it looks like a banana. I've gotten the looks like a banana thing so much for this little rock. I can see it. It has banana coloring. It has banana coloring, but also like rock coloring in there as well. It's one of two rocks that I have. I have this rock, and then I have a secondary rock that I'm trying to find on my... Where's my other rock? Where's my other rock? Where'd you go? God, I need to clean up my desk. I hold on to so many things for, like, literally no reason. Looks like the Chris McKell card from Balatro. No, the difference is my card isn't almost extinct. Not my card, sorry. My fucking rock isn't almost extinct. God. Words. I worded properly there. Oh no, I have 3 rocks. Where's my fucking other rock? There's my other rock. Awesome. Now is it a mere illustration of the rock, or is it a real photo? It is. That's a mere illustration of the rock. That isn't a real photo of the rock. But it's one of 3 rocks I have. One of them I have is super smooth. It's a super smooth rock that I picked up because it was really smooth. The other rock I picked up because it has a completely flat bottom. It has like a regular rounded top you would expect from a rock, but the bottom is completely completely flat. Like I can lay it on my desk, just flat. I can lay it flat on my desk and it only rocks a little bit. It rocks like how school desks rock. Like one of the points of the rock is a bit too elevated, or not too, is a bit too elevated, so it'll rock back and forth because of that. Like that kind of thing, where it's a barely minor thing. Never had any Gross Mikkel. What's it? I never had any Gross Mikkel. Stay with you till anti-8. Couldn't be me. Despite all my attempts to get rid of it, I sold it at one shop and it returned. Oh really? It fucking came back for you. I played God. Balatro was a fun game. That game was fun. It's like gambling, but I don't have to worry about it. And now I do gambling, but I do have to worry about it because I play Limp Bizkit. But it's God, Balatro is a fun game. So many good games out there. I have such like a weird. Okay, I have a question because I want to know if this is a common issue or if I'm just weird. Okay, I need to know this. I have a lot of games that I can look back on and say, that's a good game. That's a game that I really enjoyed and I think it was fun. But there's a bit of an issue there. Because when I think about a game to play, when there's nothing that immediately pops into my mind, nothing shows up. I can look back on them and be like, wow, that game's so fun. I really like that one. And then when it comes to actually making a choice and playing something, I'll stare at my entire library and act like there's nothing there. It's a really weird predicament. I don't know why. There's like no reason for it to be that hard, you know? But it is. It just kind of is a little bit. So I end up defaulting to like the same 2 games over and over again. That could be a symptom of depression. Wouldn't shock me. You might be overwhelmed. Probably both go hand in hand. Those are kind of my constant states at sometimes. What game? Just what games are like my immediate stick to? Limbus Company, Ultra Kill. What other ones immediately draw me in when I'm... For some reason, Enna Dream Barbecue is one of those games that I will just play it when I have nothing else to do. Despite the fact that Enna Dream Barbecue is a short game that I've already beaten before. Multiple times. I've beaten it enough times. It's like a 2-hour experience. I've played it for 20. I don't know why. I have no reason to be playing a 2-hour game this much. But I really just come back to it for like no discernible reason I can think of. I had a dilemma long ago. Play this game I've been waiting for it to release, or play this play BBTAG for the umpteenth time. No, quite literally. That's how I am right now with like a bunch of shit as well. Like for example, I've been really wanting to do a Steel Soul run for Hollow Knight Silksong, and I have it there. And I've been. What's it? Like, I've been doing the run, but it's so on and off that, like, I literally just don't spend that much time. I end up not spending that much time doing it, and instead I spend my time not doing much, honestly. I just kind of exist. Like, I just kind of, I don't know. I think sometimes I want things that are fast and things that are slow. But I have like a very... I think the best way I can describe my taste in media is the same way I can describe my taste in food. If I have something and I like that thing, I will want more of that specific thing for the next a couple days until I get tired of it and want something else now. That's kind of the spot I'm in with games and everything. I'm in the same way with that with like media and stuff too. But, like, it's a lot worse with media because it's, like, media is more like food than games. With games, you can come back to them anytime you feel like it. You can always just start over, and they're a bit easier to pick right back up than other media, I feel like. Because, like, if I'm reading a book and I kind of forget where I left off, I'm going to have a hard time stepping back in the saddle and then, like, understanding exactly where I left off. Or, what's it? I will find something that has a similar, like, I will find something that has like a similar vibe after I complete something. Like, if I complete something and I go, wow, that was good, but there's no more of this thing that I think is good, I need something to substitute this thing that is now gone. Despite the fact that I wish it never left to begin with, I'm going to find something with as similar to it as possible, with while still being a little bit different. And I have done that on repeat for a long time. God, That's how I am with a lot of manga. I find, like, one genre that I'm really into right now, and if I read any other genre, I can't. And it's only ever 2 genres of manga, but I feel like if you've been here for a bit, you'll know exactly where I go immediately when I think about reading. This is me with this, with The World Ends With You in the Zero Escape series. Oh, what? Were they, like, super similar, so you go to one for the other? Also, I didn't know, there was that game. Yeah, no, the Enna creator made a video game, which is pretty fucking awesome. I like it a lot. I never go to New Game Plus, what's it? I never, go straight to New Game Plus immediately. I go for a different game instead. It gets still pretty, really quick. I totally get you. I totally get that feeling. I'm different. I'm a bit different. I need more of the same. Like, if I finish, like, it's like if I get sushi someday, right? And I finish it and it was good and I loved it. The next day, instead of being like, man, that was great, I wonder what I'm gonna do now, I'm like, man, I want sushi again. Like, that's kind of how I work. That's why, like, I will immediately start playing the game again, despite the fact that I just completed it. But sometimes I can't do that because it feels too final. Like, if it feels like the end, then I have a harder time picking it up. Like, I played DMC5 one time, and I don't plan on playing it again because that is a game that I feel like, for me, only can be played once. Same thing with the Yakuza series. Those games feel like they are for the moment, and that is it. Like, that is their existence. What's it? Now, The World Ends With You is different from Zero Escape. The two games are just wildly unique, and it's hard to find similar games, especially The World Ends With You. I see. Hello, allies. Welcome in. We're talking about just media in general. We're talking about a little bit of this, a little bit of that right now. And no, I totally get you with the finding something unique, and then, like, now there's nothing else that can substitute it. We're specifically talking about I'm talking about substitution for media that you already complete. Like, you read a book that you really like, and then you go, man, I want this exact same book in a different flavor. And because you just did it, and now you just want more of what you just had. Like, that's how I am with media. Like, if I just had raspberries, I'm gonna go eat, what's it? I'm gonna go eat blueberries immediately afterward. A bit, not really similar, but, like, still in the same, they're both berries at the end of the day, so, like, if I can't have more of one, I'll just have a different one, and hopefully this one's good enough. Hopefully this one is what I want right now. And more particularly, I have been reading a lot of I am an avid enjoyer of GL and BL. I'm so much of an avid enjoyer that it's still really funny playing that. I still think, looking back on it, was really funny because when I was playing what's GL and BL? Girl love and boy love, basically yaoi and yuri. I like reading that kind of media. Oh yeah, I read those literally. That is where I go immediately for when I want to read. Because I am me. That I am definitely me. So I am definitely me. Not gonna lie, that's kind of weird. I know, but I am... What's it? Oh, I know, but I am a weird person. My existence is weird. And I've come to accept that at this point. The longer I think that my actions are cringe, the more I don't get to just kind of vibe. I exist in a liquid space. I do what I please when it comes to media and enjoyment. Because I do like romance. I like romance. I'm sorry. To be abundantly clear, you're not reading pornographic media in public, correct? No, I'm not doing that. I just like reading like that genre because I like romance. I think romance is a really cool genre because I like feel-good romance stories. Sometimes I don't always want romance, but like I am a romance enjoyer at the end of the day. I just kind of like, I'm just kind of built like that. Your mom likes romance. I see. Romance is good. I like it. Haven't consumed some yaoi in a while. Most of them are erotica, and I can't bring myself to watch or read them. You're nice to the last yaoi media I consumed. My thing is, okay, my take on yaoi media, right, is it is the most polarizing genre because it is either too boring or goes too far, and there is like, you find none of them that are both interesting in concept and execution. It's either the concept is interesting, but the execution is poor, or the concept is bad, but the execution is done well. Which is like... It's rough. It's rough because it's like, please, just give me something that's worth my time. But it's really hard. Seeing good progression in romance manga soothes my brain. Right? Exactly. I really like seeing well-written relationships. I think that's how I am as a person. I just like seeing well-written relationships, and I have my own flavors of content that I like, which leads me towards reading a lot of yaoi and yuri. I think it's fun. I think it's pretty good media. Because sometimes the actual, like, romantic plot of it isn't really the most important thing in the story. It's like a subplot to the actual other stuff, which I'm fine with. I don't really care. I just like romance being there. Granted, not every time. But, like, when it comes to that specific thing, if I am actively seeking it, I want it there, you know? Like, for example, in a lot of the games I play, or things that I do that aren't directly connected to that genre, I won't seek it if it's not there, you know? Like, I won't seek it in places where it is not intended, where it is, like, that's not what I should be looking for, because it can't be everything, you know? It can't be my everything. But it can be what I want it to be, so. And that's every time I want to read. Banana Fish is a good one as well. I've heard about Banana Fish. I want to look into that one. I'm very curious about that one. And, like, here's actually a good example of this. Like, playing, like, I've spent a lot of time on Olympus Company Twitter, right? Because, of course, I did. I really like liking fan art. Despite it all, and the fact that it's on Twitter. I really like liking fan art. Liking fan art is fun, right? But sometimes I will see people get into, like, shipping debates for the characters and stuff, and I could not care less. I'm gonna be so fucking for real. Like, I don't know. There's just some media out there that I just, like, I might be a romance lover, but I just do not care about romance plots in some things, especially if that's not the most interesting thing about it. or something that I'm actively looking for. Like, I'm not looking for romance next time I play, like Dead Cells or something, right? Like, that's a bad example. Sekiro, well, not Signalis. Signalis, I wanted Yuri and I got Yuri. A lot of the games like, any game that I play where that isn't where that isn't, like, a thing that I'm going there for, I guess. I don't know. I'm just a little weird person. Did you hear about the griffin sighting in Russia? If you don't know what a griffin is, then it's an eagle mixed with a lion. I mean, what? Somebody paint it or something? What do you mean? Shipping wars are a tale as old as time. You'd probably find it impossible to not see any signs of shipping wars. No, shipping wars are fucking huge. Russia has chimeras now? A real griffin. Call me a doubter, but I'm a doubter. Like, you can call me a doubter, but I really am doubting that one. I don't fucking trust that at all. I don't think there's a real griffin in Russia. I'm gonna be so honest. The word griffin has been completely fucking, like, ruined for me. Because every single time I hear that word, I just think about the fucking Lois guy. Every single time. Without fucking fail. He actually ruined that word for me. It doesn't connect anymore. It's the fucking Peter Griffin. I hate it. Fucking, that's, like, I don't know why. Some shit just fucking implants itself into my brain. It's so weird. My brain is so malleable, but then sometimes it really isn't, and things just stick and they don't leave. God, you do not know how much I want to fucking kill Peter Griffin Family Guy. I hate that guy so much. I hate him so much. He's a Peter Griffin from Family Guy. Peter, the horse is here. Shit, gotta hide now. Oh, what? Gotta hide from... Oh. Hi, Peter Griffin. I'm sorry if I scared you. Can you send me your address, please? For nothing in particular. Aurora's gonna kill me for, Wild sentiment to come in on. Yeah, I was like when I wanted to kill Peter Griffin. Why would you want to kill... Fat Man? Because he's an asshole. I just don't like him. He's so mean. He's such a bitch. He's such a bitch. Oh my god. Aurora's gonna kill me for liking Family Guy. You can like Family Guy. You can like it all you like. But I'm a hater. A true hater. Then again, I hate a lot of, like... No, he's the average American dad. No, that's the wrong series. If you're thinking of the wrong American dad. Hi, Wawa. Hi, Squee. Welcome in. How are you? How are you feeling? No, I don't know. Listen, are they a real American dad if there's no fish and no, alien? Are they a real American dad? Half of the cast are bitch and Family Guy. Peter Griffin is just slightly tolerable. It depends on it changes from scene to scene. Some scenes, it's like he's the most annoying, childish piece of shit ever conceived in media, and other scenes, somebody tops him somehow. So other scenes, it's like he becomes better because everybody else is worse. I'm pretty sure Meg's classified as an alien, and they had a goldfish once. Oh, God. I don't know. The jury is still out with that one. We don't have no real consensus yet. I'm feeling very unmotivated today. I can't do shit. I totally get you. There are a lot of days like that. Well, I think, I mean, on a day that's very unmotivated, where you feel like you can't do anything, it's always better to do a little bit of something, right? Think about it like this. Even if it isn't like a full win today for doing something, as long as you maybe just doing something at all will help a little bit, you know? I'm the same way. There are some days when I just don't feel like doing anything, and then I'll pick up the pen to draw, and I'll draw a really little silly little guy that I have no plans of doing anything else with. I just draw a little guy, and then that's it. And that's enough for the day. I at least did something. It's like how getting out of bed, if you wanted to get out of bed and go for a run, but you just couldn't, but you just weren't able to do it. You didn't feel like it. At least you get out of bed to begin with, you know? I don't know. That's just how I like to view things as somebody who takes 1,000 years to do everything that I want to do. Some days are just slow, but that's okay. Ain't no race to do anything. Remember Meg is as Megatron. Peter couldn't be asked to think of a real name for his daughter. Yeah, she was cursed from the day she was born into that family. The only curse she avoided was the fact that she doesn't get to die because she's a main character. My FYP is filled to the brim with Peter Griffin clips, and his name is Peter Griffin. That's why I love Peter Griffin. I mean, God, what is my For You page filled with? It's horses right now. My For You page is horses. That's all I see right now. I see horses doing horse things. Or, other than that, it's cooking content. I see cooking content and horses. I hope there was an audio on for that one. Okay, awesome. I just realized if there was audio on for that one, that would have been, oops. I'm gonna go check what my feed looks like, and I almost just fucking, broke your eardrums. Yeah, no, my feed is mainly animal videos. Well, not mainly. It's animal videos and then other random ones that I don't care about. My FYP has become suddenly FNAF. Oh, really? FNAF is infectious. It's one of those things. My For You page is Roblox Rant and Peter Griffin. I am so sorry for you. That sounds. I'm so sorry for you. Best of fucking luck. Oh, speaking of horses, the Side Game CEO, the Side Games CEO's own racehorse won the Breeders' Cup sometime last month, and he has designed to add him to Uma Musume. That took me a fucking dog's age to read. Holy shit. And God, I'm excited to see what horses they add to the game. And I'm curious, with all this international love, if they're gonna only stick to... I mean, it would make sense that if they stick to, only JP horses, but I'm curious how many other horses could get some love from, some underrated horses across history. French horses, or American horses, or British horses. I hope horses in the game. Okay, maybe we shouldn't add foreign horses into the game. I just went shopping and got 25 caramel apples. God, I have not had caramel in a long while. I want to get. This is making me want to eat food again. I'm gonna cut up a pepper later. I'll have to remember that one. My FYP cycle's like 2 to 4 topics a day. No, so real. One thing that it'll especially cycle for me is a bunch of topics that I don't care about. I think YouTube is confused because it'll give me dog videos, which is exactly what I want. And then other times it'll be like, by the way, did you know that drama? You're gonna carve a pepper? Yeah, I'm gonna get like a what's it? Like a bell pepper. I like eating them. I just like cutting them up and then eating them. Because they're tasty. Can't wait for them to add conquest, famine, war, and death. So true. Can they add Dullahan too as well to it all? No, so what you do with the bell peppers? I eat them. They're actually fun. Honestly, bell peppers are kind of one of those. I like cutting them and like plating them. Like, cause do bell peppers taste like bells? Yeah, actually, it's the same experience without the hard, crunchy shell. It's for cowards like me. Oh, Dullahan, it's time to ride for death. Oh no, round and round we go. Okay. You're so Tulip Infinity Train coded. I don't know who that is. I've heard of Infinity Train before, though. Tulip. Who are you? I just realized I have to put the full thing in because, it can't read my mind. Girl, okay. Oh, okay, well, I can see it. I wore hoodies for years, too. She eats onions like apples? She stole my joke. She stole my bit. I was going to do that on stream at one point. I still think that one of these days, I'm just gonna show up and just eat an onion on stream without talking about it. It's just gonna be there. It's not the important part. Because I mean, I did that before. Wow, my voice just died a little bit. I did that before. I did that with garlic. I took a clove of garlic and I munched on it on stream. My thing about garlic though is it was weird. It was super sticky, so my fingers were all stuck together. I didn't like it very much for that reason. The garlic was fine. It was super spicy. Not really. It was just garlic. It tasted like garlic, but a lot of it. Don't worry about it. I'm weird. I exist in a liquid space, like I said. In the anime, season 1, Montejo shows up, sorry. She had a localized name, well, like that in JoJo. She's called, Broy in the anime. Oh, okay. There's more foreign horses in Umamusume than you realize, but they have different names because they don't have the rights to them. Oh, really? That's super cool to know, actually. I won't question your food choices, but I've heard much more egregious things. Listen, okay, when it comes to like bell peppers and eating them, bell peppers are a fun process to eat, okay? Because first off, so you get to like curl around you get to like unpeel it with a knife basically, and I think that's fun because the center of it is full of seeds, and you don't really want a mouthful of seeds, so you just kind of like cut around it. And it's fun. I don't know. I like it. I like eating bell peppers. I like working for my meal. Not really. I cut it like any normal person, but I think it's. There's Moonlight Lunacy based on Moon Madness from the UK. Tony Blanca based on Tony Bin from Italy. Michael My Baby based on based on My Big Boy from the US. Oh, really? I'll have to look into these horses. Very interesting. Stimming food. No, exactly. I need my food to fit my need to get my grubby hands on things. I wanna... I have the... I have the disposition of a raccoon when I get my hands on food. I wanna dunk my pepper in the water and crunch on it. I wanna wash it off, wash my little raccoon paws, and then munch on a bell pepper. Earthly pride based on Bone Crusher from New Zealand and obey your master based on Pay the Butler from the US. These are just ones that show up in the last episode of Cinderella Grey. Oh, really? I like how, like, Early's, Early's pride, like, that one sounds so, like, fancy. It sounds like such like a fancy name when the actual horse is called fucking Bone Crusher. Like, goddamn, okay. I didn't know we were on that one right now. Moonlight lunacy, you say? I don't have any lunacy. I finished my awesome epic team. My cool fucking team. So I don't have any more lunacy. Also, when I show off my team, I will say this in advance, okay? Although tomorrow said it's my birthday. Well, happy early birthday. I have like I'm gonna show you my awesome team, and if you judge it, then I have an image to show you that will shut you down as to why I will shut you down as to why it's okay, why I exist the way that I do. Look at that. That's my full Rupture team. Everybody's 55 and everybody's max uptime. Look at that. Full team. Full Hey Show team. Except for one. Well, two. Yeah, only two aren't Hey Show. This was a very pretty sight afterward. And if you ask me why I have Dead Rabbit's boss uptied 4 like I was asked, I only have one image for you that should, it'll, never question me ever again. This is my reason. Never question me ever again. I did this too. I did this too, so you shall never question me. I do as I please. I exist in my own state. I'm not bothered by the UT4 Mercil. I'm glad to hear it. Are your default identities uptied? They are to 3, because the game does that for you for free. UT4 Endon inspires a unique rage in me. Well, listen, she needs it, okay? She's with her perfect team. She's with her perfectly designed team for her. I'm too early to play cards. It's never too early to play cards, unless it's magic, and then I'll just go back to sleep. Amateur, you should every ID at uptype 4, level 55, even the base IDs like me. Syntax, I am trying. I am so close to having every ID in the entire game. After I pick up Ring Song, then I have no more e-song IDs that I can get for a while. Then I'm freshly out of e-songs, I think, because I think that's every e-song in the game. And then after that, I have one more Ryoshu. I have no more Fausts. I'm actually super good on Faust. I have everything for Faust. I have everything for Heathcliff besides the last season stuff. I have everything for... I've had everything for Otis besides one ID and everything for Sinclair for a while now. Like, I've been doing pretty good with my list of things that I do have and don't have. Actually, here, I'm gonna launch the game and just show all my Limbus folks what I do have and don't have, because I haven't played the game in a while. Yes, but do you own every ego? I don't. I'm getting my way through the ego. most recent ego I got, actually, was Faust Thoracalgia, which is pretty awesome, because it was last season, and I really wanted Thoracalgia, actually. Thoracalgia is one of those ones that I like pronouncing, so I wanted it. Oh, I actually did get another ego. Right. Somebody asked me why I didn't save with, Somebody asked me why I didn't save with, to just pull, from the dispense, sorry, for, what the fuck is the character? Heathcliff's, Rooster ID. But, I have a reason for that. Hi, you're gonna hear what I hear, which is quiet. Where's my video game? Okay. Let's go here, and then here. Thoracalgia is an ego that I like for its symbolism. You should, look more into its meaning, behind certain abnormalities, because they're fun. When I complete every game, I want to look more, I want to, like, really look into the lore. Like, really, truly. Look into it super deep. Awesome. I'm gonna turn on the audio for you, so you don't have to hear nothing. So, okay. Don't actually. It's genuinely taxing to collect the EXP tickets for these fuckers. UT4 is easy, if you have the battle pass, but EXP tickets are another story. I mean, that's why I'm only gonna really EXP ticket the ones that I, like, really want to, but all the ones that I'm not doing, I'll just get them when I feel like it, you know? Like, when it comes around and, like, another thing rolls around, like a Refraction Railway, where I can just insta max level somebody from 1, then I'll just do that, you know? Like if the game allows it, I shall do it. So, okay. When I said that it's easier to show off the IDs that I don't have than the ones that I do, these are the IDs that I don't have. I have every other one that aren't these ones. So, once I get all of these ones, then I'm pretty good after this. After this, then that's it. No, nothing more to strive for when it comes to just playstyle. So I'm very close to completing everything. The only real ones that I have that I'm working towards right now are like Ring Song and DHE or DSE fucking Hung Lu, because those ones actually I'm gonna use these two. Then my bleed team needs season 5 to roll around, so I can't have a bleed team. Chef Ryoshu I'm gonna pick up because, you know, I want her. I don't care if she's bad, I want her anyway. Anyways, that's where I'm at right now, which is exciting. I like being this far caught up. I like having that much playstyle diversity. That's why I want all the ego now, so I can do all the playstyle diversity. No, you pronounced DHE right the first time. DHE, okay. DHE, got it. I only maxed out the base IDs because I do base ID runs for new consoles, because, what's it? There's gotta be that one guy that's impossible to do, so, no, so real. I'm the same way. Like, if you tell me I can't do it, I will go out of my way to prove to you that I can. You can't tell me that something is impossible. I will try my damnedest to prove to you that it is incredibly doable, and you are wrong. I will make you look silly. That is my end goal. I do have one base ID that's a really high level, though, I will admit. You were not capable of completing Lobotomy Corporation. That's a different one, okay? Lob Corp is one of those games that, like, is a really difficult game, but unlike a game like Silk Song or, like, despite how much I like the game, I must admit, it is one of those games that, like, the idea of picking it back up after setting it down is more daunting than actually, like, playing it. Like, once I set it down, my mind immediately goes, okay, well, I'm done now. Oh, you have a chance of getting Chef Ryoshu by doing the Railway 1 book gok. Because there's a Season 1 3-star ID ticket for some reason. I'm guessing it's for new players who don't have Season 1 IDs. Which would make sense, because there's... Not everybody is gonna have every ID in the entire game, like what I've been doing. Not everybody's crazy like me. Sync done and done with Dawn. Chef done with... I'm so excited to be done with all the, like, remainder IDs. All the ones that are just hangovers from previous seasons. Holdovers from previous seasons. I'm so excited for that. Because then, if that happens, I can set it down for good. And I can focus on just getting the new ones, and I can save up for the new ones instead, and I can just let my lunacy pool forever. Because my lunacy is for the new ones, for right now. And then my shards are for stuff that I don't have. So once the two... That's LobCorp experience in a nutshell. LobCorp is the most player-unfriendly game they made, and wasn't even intentional. PM spaghetti coding truly does wonders. Yeah. It's the most, like... It's just, like, I don't... The drive to pick up LobCorp is... You need, like, a lot more... You need a lot more... What am I thinking? Courage than me, I guess? Wow, it's only been 56 minutes. Feels like it's been an hour, I don't know why. Technically almost an hour, but shut up. It's the most, like... daunting experience out of the PM catalog. It feels like there's just kinda something there that makes it like a painful experience to pick it back up after setting it down, you know? I think it's also because it's like technically not my kind of game anyway. Like, I've never really played that kind of game before. So... Though, if you finish it, you can brag about it. Hey, I finished LobCorp up until day 50 with all the Abno logs. Ask me anything. Here's my take on LobCorp, and I've been thinking about it for the past while. If I want to experience, like, I don't know if I should play LobCorp fully for the story experience because I'm playing Rowena. If that makes any sense. There's no shot I'm gonna beat them in the correct order. I'm gonna beat LobCorp like a year after I beat Rowena with how it's going. If I take a break every time I play it, then I'm gone for another 3 months. It's gonna take like a year to just to get through the like one run. So, like, I've been thinking on, like, should I just, like, look at the story of LobCorp for myself in advance? But then that would be rough. Botany Corp is shorter than Library of Rowena. Is it shorter? It doesn't feel shorter. Every play session feels like 10 hours. Listen, I like challenging experiences just like the rest of everybody, okay? It was when I played it. I am really bad at management sims, have you considered? I only got my hands on... What's it? I'm like, yeah, I'm almost 50 hours in, and I'm not even halfway through, it feels like. I still have all these suppressions and things to do. The cutscenes are definitely shorter. The gameplay isn't. Yeah. It's a rough game. Management sims, would you struggle at Dispatch? Dispatch seems like an easier game, though. You know, Dispatch seems like it would not be that much of a struggle. We can help you. I appreciate it. The biggest help I would need right now is fucking actually picking it up and trying it. God, I need to fucking play Dispatch at some point. Like, I've seen Dispatch all over the place, and, like, it looks really interesting, but, like, it costs money, and I'm forgetful. It costs money, and the moment I look at it, I go, oh, right, this costs money. Oops, I accidentally just bought something else, and now I have other things that I'm now doing. Doing Path of Pain is easier than L-Corp. So real. I'm sure you could make me fight fucking Lost Lace, Radiance, every single boss at the same time, and I would still have a bit of an easier time than fucking LabCorp. LabCorp is a rough game. That game's tough. Tough as nails. God, I am in my journey to learn the lore. I have to do painful things. I have to do painful things for the sake of lore hunting. Because I am the kind of person that likes to understand lore of games, especially of universes that exist in a vast way, where there's just a lot to learn. I don't like cliff notes on my media. I want to know every single little thing that I can possibly know on the insides and outs of it. I want to have, like, I want to be able to go full in depth on a thing that isn't important at all, but, like, I think it's cool. Like, that's how I am with media. I was especially like that with like, Guilty Gear and stuff. Like, yeah, I can tell you about Testament's XX story and in the gap between XX story and everything. Like, I can tell you like a story about Chip Zanoff, which isn't. He had his own book, and I read the cliff notes of it because I couldn't actually read the actual book because it wasn't in. There was no physical copies of it, and it only existed on the wiki. So you're the type to buy the official handbook, addictive stories, etc. Pretty much, yeah. I like knowing every little bit of information because information is fun. Like, for example, in Library of Arena, Project Moon Universe, all that stuff, right? There is a group called the Hana Association. I want to know literally every single thing that you could possibly muster about them because they interest me so incredibly much. I want to know every single thing, where their offices are located, how they work, what the process looks like, how they hire on people, how do you know what grade you are, like, how do they send out their agents, like, how does it work? Do you come to them or do they come to you? Like, I need to know these things, or is there just, like, no interaction there, you know? Like, is it a completely hands-off process, or is there something there? Fun fact, on Lobotomy Corporation, there is nothing there. I don't know. Depends on who you ask. For me, there's something there, alright. I just can't pinpoint what. You're fool's gold, Aurora, so lime gold, but stink. What does that mean? I think I smell pretty nice. I use a very nice smelling shampoo and conditioner and soap. I'll have you know. I wouldn't look perfect without it. I have the most esoteric knowledge of Final Fantasy and Square Enix's other games that didn't get as popular. Do you remember Life is Strange? That game was a Square Enix IP, by the way. Wait, really? I didn't know Square Enix owned Life is Strange. Life is Strange is a weird game. I've only ever learned about it through other people. I've never actually, played it or seen much from it at all. Life is Strange is a game that I know exists because when I was younger, a lot of the people, some people that I used to talk to were, into it. They really liked it. It was Life is Strange and The Sims, so you can kind of get an idea of who I talked to. I feel like those two details are a full character profile right there. It was Minecraft, Life is Strange, and The Sims, so I learned about those things through the other person, and that's how I experienced it. I might go a bit shorter today. Today feels long. This is a long day, so I might go shorter because it feels longer. Because on days like this, it just means that I have less endurance than normal. My endurance was spent reading manga or something. I don't know. It went out the window today. For whatever I'm doing tomorrow, maybe. What am I doing tomorrow? Who knows? Oh, I didn't post my schedule on Blue Sky. Sorry. What's Twitter have to say? Right, I'm playing Library of Arena tomorrow. Right. Okay. Yep, Square Enix also has the publishing rights from An Alchemist and a few manga It's also really funny seeing people's reactions to these to these information. It kind of reminds me about how Bandai Namco owns One Punch Man and how there is like 5 frames of animation on the entirety of that 3rd season, and that makes me... It makes me feel something. There's something there, but I don't know. Maybe there was something there. Not anymore, though. They'll probably go receiving money for the finale. Trust. The final episode is gonna have, instead of 4 frames, it's gonna have 5 frames. We're gonna get awesome animation. Well, technically, I'm pretty happy with this anime season because a manga that I was reading got an anime adaptation, and I will watch that anime adaptation someday. Now you know why One Punch Man has shitty animation? Just like just like everything Bandai Namco does these days. See the remakes of Monster Hunter World. Yeah, some companies get our. Don't take it seriously, by the way. I mean, I don't know. I have no real connection to Bandai Namco. I don't really play their games, so I don't have any. I don't have any push or pull on that argument. Alright, I am going to, once it hits 10, so 2 more minutes, I think I'll pop off in 2 more minutes because I think I've come to realize what it is particularly that has made today feel so long. I have a headache, that's what it is. I have one of those typical headaches where it's really annoying and I don't like it. So I'm just gonna ride it out for the rest of today, probably. I'm gonna sink down into the bottom of the fucking... I'm being weighed down by my, by my headache now. Okay, rest up then. Wouldn't want it getting worse. Yeah, I'm probably gonna dip so I can nurse this headache. And, you know, shower and do my... exist at night before I turn in for the night. Well, thank you all for showing up. I really appreciate it. I hope you all have a good rest of your night or day or whatever time it is for you. I will see you tomorrow for Library of Arena. However, if Library does not interest you in the slightest, I will be doing Silk Song yet again on Saturday. And on Sunday, I have an announcement for this Sunday, actually. So, I will post it probably when it turns... I'll post it probably tomorrow. But I appreciate you all for stopping by. I will see you when I see you. Bye.